You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, everybody, salute. Like, share, subscribe as y'all tap on in. Appreciate everybody that's going to join the stream. Man, love, honor, and respect to all of y'all, man. And we going to get right into this video, man, and basically chop it up on what's going on, man, and talk about this entire situation going on around, we're going to talk about this entire situation going on around, um, Jay-Z. As Jay-Z don't set it off, Jay-Z don't set it off and responded to everybody who's been coming at him in interviews, music, and etc. Right? So, for you guys who don't know, Jay-Z came out last night. Pretty much everybody should know this by now. This don't make its rounds on social media all night long. But he came out um, and snapped on, Drake, Tory Lanez, his pops, Dame Dash, Nicki Minaj. The man even brought up Nicki Minaj's kids. So I don't want to hear nobody talking about, oh man, I don't want to hear nothing about the kid. Nah, Jay-Z went up on stage after he said himself, why bring the kids into it? He went up there and brought up Nicki's kid. Talked about the husband and stuff like that with the kid. Like I said before, man. And I want to talk about these different things. Did Jay-Z set himself up? I believe Jay-Z should have just kept quiet on this. And here's the reason why I say this. First of all, you got ongoing litigation going on right now. You got ongoing case going on with Tony Busby. That's first and foremost. Second of all, let's start with each of the people that we're talking about. Nicki Minaj, first and foremost, she been posting shit about you. And she says she know all kind of stuff about you. She's alleged. But y'all ain't sending no lawsuits, no cease and desist from what I know. If you did, make it be known. Because you saying her name, so it must not be. Right? Uh, she got Elon Musk, who got way more money than Jay-Z, standing beside her. And she running out there with Donald Trump and MAGA and them people like that. So you never know what type of devious plan she may have up her sleeve. Now that Jay-Z done came out with this, she might take it all away. Straight up. They've already been whispering about things that she's been saying that she gonna do. Right? So that might have pushed her over the edge if she was on it. That might have pushed her all the way over the edge. Again, beyond her, we got to go look at beyond her, we got to go look at. He brought up Drake. Drake baited you out there. Drake wanted you to come out here and say something. Drake wants you to say something so he can get this shit cracking. So by Jay-Z mentioning Drake probably already have a diss record, already has something prepared coming up this week. I'm pretty sure he already got something. He probably already wanted Jay-Z to come back. He probably, people thinking, oh yeah, oh, you don't want this one. This is one gonna be, man, listen, let me tell you something. I believe Drake did that for a reason when he dissed that man on that track. He ain't dissed Jay-Z on that track, not thinking Jay-Z gonna retaliate. He knows Jay-Z coming over. He know Jay-Z. He knew he was gonna make Jay-Z pop out, especially because the record did so well. See, they try to downplay the record. So if the record didn't do well, he probably wouldn't have said nothing about Drake, except for all he flopped. But since Drake broke all his records, that's why I think that touched Jay-Z. Jay-Z never liked that nigga doing that, so he don't force Jay-Z. People don't understand. Drake don't want it away. He forced Jay-Z to pop back out. Jay-Z got to pop back out doing shows again to try to take that momentum away from what Drake's record is doing. You see how it's playing in the club? You see how everybody playing it on the radio? So he gotta pop back. Drake don't make this man pop back out again on that tip, right? And so I believe Drake, Drake, everybody kept saying the jig is up. That's not the only line. Drake had a whole lot of different lines on that album about Jay-Z, man. Not just to take the 500K and not the advice. Remember, he was dissing Jay-Z on Too Hard for the Radio too, when he was saying that, you know what I'm saying? These dudes, some of these dudes' names was redacted on the Epstein files. You know what I'm saying? So, and they was island hopping and all this other stuff. He was dissing a lot of cats, but Jay-Z was one of the ones who was catching strays on that. So he didn't say that without having a backup ready to go. You know what I'm saying? And now the way Drake is coming, I don't think Drake really care about. I think he's gonna spaz out too. And then when you talk about a Billy, I don't even think Jay-Z made $1 billion just rapping. I think he made his billion in business deals and things like that. Drake finna make $1 billion in rap as far as just his deals, right? I gotta look that up because I believe Jay-Z became a billionaire once he started doing all these business ventures and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Drake, I think he's making $1 billion because I think his next deal, his first deal was worth $400 million. His next deal he get ready to sign, shit gonna be over $1 billion. I don't think none of them cats did that. Not just in rap. I believe they had other avenues. Then you got to move on to Dame Dash. Dame Dash been going in on Jay-Z for a minute. Now here's the thing. He talked about Dame Dash and man teeth fall out his mouth, which was hilarious. And Dame Dash being a chatty patty and all that other shit, right? That's what he said, right? But he got to remember one thing. Dame Dash can really hurt you. He know a lot. Dame Dash was there. He know a whole lot. Dame Dash know a whole lot. So all Jay-Z just did is give Dame Dash a whole new set of interviews. That's all he really did. He got Dame Dash a whole new bag by mentioning Dame Dash. He could have not mentioned Dame Dash, and it could have hurt Dame Dash from really continuing to just put out interviews and keep talking about the same thing. Before too long, people gonna get tired of just keep hearing you say the same thing. Ain't nobody gonna keep just bringing you on the show for you to say the same thing over and over again. Now you don't give him a whole new set of material for people to interview him about. And now, since you did that, he may really take the gloves off. Because I'm telling y'all, they ain't been holding back. From what I heard, they ain't been holding back on a lot of shit he ain't been saying. Because remember, Dame was there and he was there from Jay-Z when Jay-Z got on. So Dame know a lot. Trust what I tell you this. I don't think that was a wise move right there. And that's just me being honest. You understand? When a nigga who know everything, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z to me, sometimes you just let certain shit just ride. You know what I'm saying? Especially when a nigga know everything. He was there with you. Then he did Tory Lanez and Tory Lanez pops. Not a good look. You don't want people to think you got nothing to do with that case, which a lot of people thought you did. Why say anything about Tory Lanez and his pops? Now you don't woken up a sleeping giant. Well, not even a sleeping giant, because you know Tory was still ticked off by the shit. But now you don't woke up a situation that could have been died down with Tory Lanez. This nigga don't got all different type of. See, if Jay-Z would have ignored them niggas, he wouldn't have gave them niggas any. And then now let's go to Jaguar Wright. Everybody always say, "Oh, Jaguar, she irrelevant, man." She didn't. Man, Jay-Z said the girl name on stage, bro. She got to have some type of relevancy. So now what Jay-Z just did, he don't gave Jaguar Wright a whole new. He don't gave Jaguar Wright a whole new avenue of interviews as well to go in on this nigga. Cause now Jaguar Wright is gonna be highly requested once again to go in because Jay-Z went on stage and dissed her. So now everybody gonna be, and he named her name. So you know the shit she was saying been touching that nigga. See, when it don't bother you, you ain't gotta worry about even saying nigga name. Like, nigga, go on here, man. But when you say a mofo name, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jaguar was one of the rare names he said. You feel me? So that shit, like I said, that shit was touching him, the shit she was saying, right? Because Jaguar was hitting that nigga with the most, she was hitting him with the most vicious allegations, right? So that was wild within itself. Then he dissed Kanye. I don't think he won. See, that's the thing. Kanye's so big right now. Kanye just did a concert last night with like His concert was sold out in Turkey. He did a concert that was crazy. I saw it going online last night. That was crazy what I saw last night. So it's a lot of different factors in this situation that's going on that's making this thing go wild, y'all. It's a lot of different factors I'm seeing, you guys. I'm just telling y'all this. So I think Jay-Z made a big mistake by coming out addressing these people because now you're going to wake a sleeping giant. Especially, you know what I'm saying, you went at Nicki's kid, though. That's finna be one of them situations where that situation going to end super ugly. You know what I'm saying? I think Nicki finna take the gloves off. Remember, Nicki is tied in with people who got more money than Jay-Z, way more money. You think if Elon Musk woke up with Jay-Z's money, he'd jump off a cliff. Straight up. And Nicki is locked in with Elon Musk and them and Trump and them. You know what I'm saying? So for Jay-Z to do that, he gonna open up a whole new can of worms now, man. They finna go on him. I'm telling you, he don't open up a whole new lane of and he can't say because now he went on the stage and he addressed it. So and he viciously went at them. You know what I'm saying? That freestyle he did on stage, nigga even brought out the afro though. So I mean, yeah, man. I wouldn't be surprised, man, if they really start going in and deep now, man. And I tell y'all, look for a new Drake track to come out very soon. I believe Drake is gonna come out, and I think the track that Drake put out, I think Drake gonna try and get Jay-Z up out of here for good. I believe that. I believe Drake wanted this. I know a lot of people don't think so because of what happened with Kendrick Lamar, but I believe Drake. I believe Drake wanted Jay-Z to say something to him. I believe Drake had something in the war chest, vicious, right? Especially because I think that Drake feel like Jay-Z was behind that whole Kendrick Lamar shit being boosted by the Super Bowl pick, the performance, all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's deep. So I think that he already been cooking on something. So I say look for that. You know what I'm saying? His album just dropped too. I'm hearing that there was a lot of rumors last night. They were saying, oh yeah, Jay coming with a new album now. Who is he? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he went, like I said before, bro. You know, I know Jay-Z, that shit, he still got competitive nature in him. You know what I'm saying? He still got competitive nature in him. So I do believe that. I do believe he still got the competitive nature in him. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that. But I just don't think that he picked the right thing going at almost 8, 9, 10 people that all got, vicious things to say about you. Especially when one of them, Dame Dash, was with you all that time. And then it wasn't wise for him, in my opinion, to go at Tory because you already don't want people to think you was involved in that, had a hand in that. And Tory's dad had already pointed y'all out. Then you went on stage and went at them. To me, Jay-Z could have just, he could have just stayed. To me, Jay-Z could have just faded and just chilled in the background and let that shit die down. I mean, since he said he was bigger than that, because he said it in an interview. He said, yo, I'm Hov, nigga. I'm bigger. You know what I'm saying? Well, what I'm worried about. But then Drake made you pop out, nigga. Drake got you doing whole headliners. He done made you pop out because his album, nigga, is fire, nigga. That's why. Tell the truth. And nigga Jay-Z didn't like that nigga broke that record. That nigga Drake don't broke all Jay-Z records. So that's why Jay-Z was like, oh man, you ain't. That's why he said something about I'm still up 10. Nah, nigga. No, you not. You had to come back out and do old songs for people to for all the old heads to go crazy. Nah, this newer generation, I'm telling you, bro, I don't think Jay-Z really understand maybe what he did right now as far as he set some things off for some people who who know a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? What he said about Dame, watch. Dame's gonna do about 5, 10 more interviews. Watch what I tell you. And Dame know a whole lot more than what he say on tape. So do that push Dame to a whole new level? And you should be keeping an eye on Nicki Minaj. Because Nicki Minaj at a point right now, she got to make her move now while Trump and them is the president. Now, if she was pushed to ever make her move, it'd be right now while Trump and them still got power. And she rolling around with Elon Musk and these people. Nicki Minaj is very smart. She went and rolled around with niggas who got more money than Jay-Z, more power than Jay-Z, more influence than Jay-Z. So Nicki Minaj, even though people think she crazy, she's very smart, man. Nicki ain't no fool, man. I peeped that shit, man. Nicki is not a fool. She ran right there to the motherfucker who got all the money. Straight up. So these are different things that I be looking at when I look at this situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he was like, Jay-Z, what he said about Jaguar, he was mad at dude from the Roots for introducing. He was like, yo, you the one that introduced me to her. I don't know why I still F with you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know, that lets you know people were saying shit that cut him. Like, people who saying shit that ain't bother you, you ain't finna talk about them. You at Jay-Z level, you ain't finna care about that. The people he talked about, they said some shit that got to that nigga. Agitated. That nigga been watching, bro. So it agitated him. It got under his skin. It made him feel away. You know what I'm saying? He really feel away about that shit. These are the things that's going on right now. Right? So most definitely it's a situation, man. You know what I mean? So I look at all these people that he dissed, they gonna benefit from that. Because now they names is all in the algorithm. Watch what I tell you. Jay-Z don't put all these people's names back in the algorithm, back in the for real, for real. You dig? Watch. Then he dissed Ochino, I forgot. Ochino been going in on Jay-Z about this son, about the boy who claimed to be Jay-Z's son. I forgot. He went in on Ochino talking about, he's talking about Ochino be stuttering and shit like that. You know what I mean? And then Jay-Z had Jay-Z and Freeway come out and perform with him last night. You know what I'm saying? Had Meek Mill come out and perform with him last night. In Philly. Right? So, that's wild, bruh. That's wild. That's wild. Right? So, most definitely, man, this thing. And I believe that Jay-Z don't win because, father said, yo, the rock is crumbling. Tory Lanez, I believe Jay-Z said, nah, F all that. I got to go get Siegel in them. You know what I mean? I got to go get Siegel and Freeway up here to show that we got some type of unity in the community. You know? I believe that. So that's why I think he went and got Siegel and them up there is because of that, right? He wanted to lay out the platform and that, okay, we still together. We still cool, We be on stage and perform together, right? So, yeah, man, I'm pretty sure Ochino, now he gonna really get a lot of views. Even though Ochino was already getting a lot of views just off normal videos he been dropping lately. And he been doing a lot of interviews and stuff like that. He been coming up big. I think Ochino really finna benefit off Jay-Z saying, because I believe Ochino he finna go stupid too, I believe. I think it's just a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I think it's a matter of time with Ochino, man. Right? That's truly what I believe. Right? So yeah, it's most definitely a situation, you guys. Most definitely a situation that we need to be looking at right here. This is not a question. There's not a question about this. So most definitely Jay-Z don't rattle a lot of cages last night, even further. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, he have a right to respond. When people say something about you, you have a right to respond. That is true. But sometimes it's just best to leave some shit alone because, like I said, I think Nicki have been very smart about her situation and who she's aligning herself up with. I believe Nicki have been very smart about that. You know, Nicki getting in the room with Elon Musk. Nicki getting in the room with Elon Musk. has been crazy. You heard me? Her getting in the room with Elon Musk, that was a strategic move. And Donald Trump, that's a strategic move. That's for when she goes, she got protection, right? At the highest levels financially. You dig? Jay-Z always talking about money. He ain't got more money than Elon Musk. And that's how Nicki Minaj is thinking. That's why she ran up behind him. That's why she sold out like that and ran up behind him. She was willing to do that. You dig? So when you willing to make that type of deal that Nicki made, shit, you letting people know, hey man, this is where it's at. This is where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to go all the way.
Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.